What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so, man, we got another video about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Well, basically, it's about both of them, but it says Beyonce dirt exposed in a lawsuit, and it has something to do with Rihanna, Aaliyah, Cathy White, and Amerie. It says jealousy. It said Beyonce is really jealous of some of these people that I just named. So we gonna check it out. Man, Beyonce ain't as good as we may think she is. She got some dirt on her shoulders. Like her husband some say, get that dirt off your shoulders, Beyonce. Spicy.
Child, if we could have placed a bet on who the next celebrity to be exposed was, we would have placed our bets on Jay-Z, and we would have lost because Beyonce's secrets are coming to light. And girl, it looks like she ain't the saint we thought she was. She got named in the explosive lawsuit filed against rapper The Dream, who she frequently worked with, but that's the least of her worries because word on the street is that she is about to start in her own lawsuit. Now, a few tidbits from the lawsuit leaked on the internet, and y'all need to hold on to your edges, hats and wigs, because this is about to get messy. So Beyonce has been trending on social media for a couple of days now since The Dream got sued by his former artist, Chenaz Mangro, who accused him of a bunch of horrible things like S.A.ing her, R-word her, holding her career back, and blackmailing her with an intimate video that he made without her consent and a whole lot of other stuff. The Dream is yet another artist in Beyonce and Jay-Z's inner circle who has been exposed as being cruel. And we really gotta take a moment to think about why does all these people so closely connected to the Carters be exposed as monsters? Like, did the Carters have any idea what was going on? Were they just being quiet? And the internet is starting to wonder what this means about Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know, as they say, birds of a feather flock together. And just when we thought that things couldn't possibly get any worse, there are now whispers that an anonymous victim is taking steps to file a lawsuit against Beyonce. Now, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know how much of this is true or just speculation. Now, apart from all that, people have started to wonder if Beyonce might have some skeletons of her own. And they're talking about how she treated other artists and blackballed them, including Rihanna, Aaliyah, and even Cathy White, who was Jay-Z's alleged mistress while he was with Beyonce. And y'all know what all these women have in common? They are all women that Jay-Z allegedly had an affair with, and some of them while he was with Beyonce. And over the years, several insiders have reported that she was jealous of the attention these women were getting from her man. Now, the Beehive has been wishing for years that Beyonce would leave Jay-Z because he used to cheat on her constantly. But Beyonce has made it clear that she is never leaving him, and in some of her songs, she hints that she sometimes goes after his side pieces to leave her man alone. According to one source, Beyonce has been super jealous of Rihanna since she was signed by Jay-Z to Def Jam in the early 2000s. According to the source, it was clear that Jay-Z had eyes for Rihanna, and there were multiple reports that they had an affair. Jaguar Wright has been trying to tell us for ages, and she even claimed that Jay-Z had set up Rihanna with Chris Brown in a fake relationship to hide their affair.
Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was Jay-Z, underage.
The rumors got so strong that Rihanna's publicist at the time had to make a public statement admitting that he had lied and made up the rumors for clout to boost Rihanna's career. He said, "The PR stunt that I did was out of desperation to help break Pond the Replay." He wrote, "It was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. I didn't think it would be this big story. But now knowing that people are profiting from speculations and opinions about her really turns my stomach. I'm ashamed that I'm even talking about this. I just want to put this rumor to rest once and for all." But people didn't really buy this, and there were reports of a feud between Beyonce and Rihanna. The lawsuit also claimed that Beyonce allegedly tried to end Rihanna's career over this, but Rihanna has made a lot of friends in high places, and that's how she was able to escape. And now allegedly this recent drama with the Fenty hair and Sacred thing, it was Rihanna's idea first, and she trademarked it all the way back in 2020 or 2021, and Beyonce allegedly got inspired by it. Anyways, moving on, Beyonce was also jealous of how much Jay-Z loved Aaliyah. And y'all know how there have been reports over the years that Jay-Z allegedly took Aaliyah out because he loved her and she didn't give him the time of day, and Beyonce was just his second option. Back in the day, Jay-Z and Dame Dash, who both founded Rockefeller Records back in the day, both had the hots for Aaliyah, and they both pursued her actively. Now, two friends pursuing the same woman is almost always a recipe for disaster, and that was the situation in this case. We all know that Jay-Z does not like to lose, but things got even worse when Aaliyah finally decided to do the deed with Dame. Even though Dame didn't exactly tell Jay-Z that he had been the one to finally sleep with Aaliyah, Jay-Z found out because it had happened at the 4th of July party that they had all attended.
And I remember coming downstairs, like, it happened. He was like, I said, this is going to be hard for me. Because his friends were laughing at him.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I might have a question since we're talking about Aaliyah, and ignore me if it's too much, but do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got railroaded, or he's where he belongs?
Dame also revealed that he knew that Jay-Z was going to make things hard for him because he was super pissed.
Do you have any opinion on the R. Kelly situation? Do you think he got railroaded, or he's where he belongs?
Yeah, I think he's where he belongs.
Jay-Z was so upset that he sold out the label from under Dame just because he didn't get the girl. Even crazier, he was already pursuing Beyonce at the time, so him going to such a great extent was just puzzling. Aaliyah passed away in a plane crash that was an avoidable tragedy. For one, the pilot was both drunk and high, which made no sense because he should have never been allowed to board the plane, let alone fly it. But that's not all, because according to eyewitness reports, Aaliyah didn't want to board the plane because her guts told her that something was wrong. But she was given a sleeping pill and carried onto the plane while she was unconscious.
That's crazy though. The pilot was drunk and high. Aaliyah was given a sleeping pill. And I think another reason why they say she didn't want to get on the plane as well, because they say her luggage, she had so much luggage, it added like 300 more pounds extra. So the plane weight was, the plane was like overweighted. Not just the people on the plane, but also with the luggage that was on the plane. So the capacity of the weight on the plane, bro, that's crazy.
That's just as suspicious as you can imagine. But hold up, because there's still more tea. People are talking about Cathy White, the Jay-Z alleged mistress who got pregnant before Beyonce. Cathy passed away under some seriously shady circumstances, and the streets are saying that Beyonce definitely knows something about it. The rumors linking Cathy and Jay-Z started in the early 2000s when they were spotted together at a nightclub with Jay-Z's best friend Diddy while they were all in town for the Floyd Mayweather-Juan Manuel Marquez boxing match. According to reports, just before the pair attended the Sin City fight, Jay-Z purchased a $2,500 pair of Louis Vuitton shoes for Cathy to wear that evening. Insiders say Jay requested she bring a few friends to ride with them that evening in order for them not to appear as a couple. During their time in Vegas, Jay also took her gambling at the Bellagio Casino. That's where Jay was again reportedly adamant about her friends circling the pair during their time at the table, in an attempt to cover their public appearances. Word on the streets is that Jay-Z and Cathy were already involved before he even met Beyonce, but he ultimately decided to wife Beyonce while keeping Cathy on as a side piece. Now, y'all remember last year when Jason Lee threatened to leak some damaging information about Beyonce? Well, it might have been related to Cathy's untimely passing. Why? Because Cathy and Jason Lee were close friends, and Jason was the one who first spilled the tea about Cathy's affair with Jay-Z. After Jason leaked the news, tabloids, bloggers, and the media reached out to Cathy, hoping to get an exclusive interview with her. Well, the timing of this couldn't be worse because a few days later, Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy. According to reports, Cathy decided to go public with her story as payback for Jay-Z blindsiding her with the baby announcement. Jay-Z faced major backlash for cheating on Beyonce, and the tabloids were dying to hear Cathy's side of the story. But shockingly, she passed away less than 24 hours after it was announced that she would be
24 hours?
And just when you thought it couldn't get any more mysterious, reports from the NYPD detective overseeing the case contradicted the aneurysm diagnosis. Journalist Claudia Jordan delved deeper into the investigation, unearthing shocking revelations. She wrote, according to the NYPD detective who told me Cathy's cause of death is uncertain, and later today we will have the autopsy and toxicology reports. Right now, the death is considered suspicious. She continued, a 911 call came in from the apartment on 130 West 19th Street in Manhattan. An ambulance came and took Cathy because she was sick. They took her to the Beth Israel Hospital, and that's where she expired. It was too early to be speculating that the aneurysm her. They will be doing an autopsy later today to check out her cause of death. But someone might have given Cathy a bad so they'll do a toxicology, and we'll have to wait 2 weeks for that report. Oh, let's not forget, there are several people who think Beyonce stole from Amerie as well.
From a lot of
It
artists.
influenced a lot. It did.
Was it a point where you thought Beyonce was trying to imitate you?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, a lot of people were going to say different things, but it's like what I was saying. Like, artists, we're all in dialogue with each other. So no artist is an island. You can't say, oh, well, I have no influences. And sometimes people try to say, well, I have an influence, like the 50-year-old ones from back in the day. But it's like, we're all influenced by old music and current music. Like, you can't get around it.
I always said she was the original Beyonce. Beyonce stole her steez.
Oh, you think so?
Look at Crazy in Love video and look at Amerie Fall in Love.
Ciao. Looks like there are a number of skeletons in Beyonce's closet that are seeing the light of day because of all of these lawsuits that her close friends are being hit with. And Trust People had a lot to say. She only leaving because his closet is about to be cleaned out. She knows what's in the closet though. She may even have some items in there. Beyonce is complicit in this mess. She knows more than what she is telling. Personally, I am done with the whole mess. And the stuff that I'm finding out about Beyonce evil self is crazy and scary, like what the F. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this.
But the crazy thing about it though, I don't know if y'all heard this part, but it's been alleged that Beyonce was sleeping with her security guard. The tall dude that always around her. It's alleged, but it says she's been sleeping around with a security guard. He's always with her. And from what I gathered, the information I gathered in the past, they say that the song that she made called Petition, I think. So, Petition, please. They say she talked about the security guard in the song. So she do have her own little dirt. Jay-Z did his little dirt too. But I think they all in cahoots, man. They know exactly what's going on. It just some things leak out and they get out to the media and they don't supposed to. So then they cover it up by taking more pictures and saying this and doing that and acting like the greatest couple on earth. But they're both doing it to each other, bro. They're both doing it to each other. And Beyonce knows Jay-Z is about to go down the same road that Diddy is going down. So she's trying to remove herself slowly but surely. So she has her own career. And if Jay-Z go down, she's saying to herself, I'm not going down with him. No matter what I took part in or what happened. And what, she said, I'm not going down with him. And I believe that. But Beyonce is not as much as an angel that we may think that she is. She damn sure got some skeletons in that closet.